As communications fellows, we are given the opportunity to spend our term doing more than just sitting in lectures and staring at a whiteboard.
We are given the opportunity to experience life. So, we took the learning outside the classroom and went to Florida.
14 companies,
11 days.
one hell of a time. This is
our story.
Diamond View really was the bridge between narrative films and video production. There's something very appealing about marketing emotions, getting those goosebumps.
22 Squared actually really did stand out. 22 Squared was so bright and happy, it reminded me of oranges and like citrus.
Nielsen's really big. It is like the basis of analytics, really. Everyone kind of knows who Nielsen is, and they do so much work.
Emily was interesting for me.
We toured with an Elon alumni. He showed us like all the behind the scenes, what he does, which is like video production, content creation for the Lightning.
I'd seen behind the scenes before, but never through like the lens of a true video production person. So that was really cool to see like all the stuff that goes on the Jumbotron.
I think Adrenaline Films stuck out to me. If they were different, they stood out because at Adrenaline Films, they very focused on the business side of communications. At the end of the day, the goal is to make money.
WKMG was the only news station we went to, and it was very different than what we have here at Elon.
It scared me a little bit because they did a lot of control room automation. A lot of those lower level positions go to interns, and that's what you need to start a journalism career is internships.
Digital Brew was really cool because I'm a big fan of animation and art, and I'm not an animator myself, but I think it'd be good to learn a little bit about that. It was just very cool seeing how they do all their animation. They have very different styles.
We didn't learn the answers to a multiple choice test on this trip.
But the real world isn't about written answers or memorizing useless facts.
This trip taught us a lot more than we ever could have learned within the four walls of SHAR 207.
I think it's nice to know that there's a close-knit group here that has so many skills that I can depend on to be there for me and help me, as well as I can be there for them and help them.
We can be very split up, but then when we come together, it really works.
It's always good to know as many people in the field as possible, so it certainly doesn't hurt to keep up good connections with the other fellows.
It's like pre-networking, basically.
Networking and making connections and knowing people is important in any kind of communications field.
It's the people you know that are going to get you places, you know, not necessarily just your work. All the fellows know what they want to do, or they have some idea of what they want to do, and like they have a drive.
I think that they are an incredible group of people with so much talent and so much creativity and so many different ambitions and goals.
This may not have been the normal class experience, but that doesn't mean we didn't learn from it and grow as a group.